In order to keep you, as the driver or a passenger, from inhaling the dangerous exhaust fumes, an exhaust system is made to transport them from your engine to the back of the car. However, what would happen if it began to leak? We will discuss the typical signs of an exhaust leak in this video, along with the cost of fixing it. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Higher engine sound than usual. When your car has an exhaust leak, the first thing you'll likely notice is that it sounds louder than usual. On your exhaust pipe, you'll find one or two mufflers that significantly reduce engine noise. The exhaust leak will flow out before the mufflers, so if it happens before one of these mufflers, the sound will not be muffled. Depending on how big the exhaust leak is, this will result in a louder engine. Unusual odor. The presence of exhaust fumes while the engine is running is another obvious sign that a leak has formed in your exhaust. Your exhaust system has been built to stop this from occurring, as was mentioned at the beginning. Therefore, something on the exhaust has failed and is unable to contain the fumes. If you start to notice an odd smell, human health can suffer greatly from prolonged exposure to exhaust fumes. Try to have the leak repaired as soon as you can if you start to smell exhaust fumes. Blowing sound from underneath. When you rev the engine, a small exhaust leak may occasionally produce a blowing sound. The hole can produce a variety of sounds, including high-pitched whistling sounds in certain situations, depending on its size. You most likely have an exhaust leak if you hear a blowing sound coming from underneath your car that wasn't there before. Low engine performance. The sensors will receive incorrect readings and provide the engine control unit with inaccurate information if there is an exhaust leak prior to one of them on the exhaust pipe. The next cycle's air-fuel mixture in the automobile engine will be determined by the engine control unit using this information. If the values are incorrect, the result will be an even stranger air-fuel mixture. Misfires, slow acceleration, and rough idle can result from this. It is definitely time to check for an exhaust leak if you hear a louder noise from the engine than usual and observe a decrease in engine performance. Check engine light. The fuel mixture escaping from the engine is measured by sensors on the exhaust system of modern cars. The catalytic converter's efficiency is also measured by one of these sensors. These sensors are known as oxygen sensors, or O2. The engine control unit will be able to identify faulty values if there is an exhaust leak in front of one of these sensors. As a result, your dashboard will display the check engine light. Failed emission test. To pass the inspection, you must complete an annual emission test in some states and nations throughout the world. The emission test will be impacted if there is an exhaust leak anywhere on the exhaust system. Depending on the size of the leak, if it occurs before the O2 sensors, it will interfere with the air-fuel mixture. If it occurs after the O2 sensors, the emission test will reveal an excessively lean mixture and you will fail the test. Exhaust leak repair cost. Depending on the location of the exhaust leak, the typical cost of repair ranges from $100 to $800. These are the typical repair prices for fixing exhaust leaks. Labor and part costs are included in these prices. The model of your car may have a significant impact on this. If you're lucky, a welder may be able to fix the exhaust leak. If you know how to do it yourself, you can fix your exhaust leak issue for free. It is frequently possible to replace parts of exhaust systems without having to replace the entire system. Much money is saved as a result. Since DPFs and catalytic converters are frequently more costly, it is always advantageous to be able to fix your leak without having to replace them. I hope you found the information useful. In that case, kindly hit the like button and become a subscriber of the channel.